Hey guys, welcome back to another update video for the controller. It's been going pretty well and I'm thinking of selling it this January, though first only to about 3 people or so to see if it works well or not, because it's been only tested on my car so far, no idea if it works everywhere yet. If it works for those people though, then I'll open it up for sale for everyone. More about the sale part at the end of the video. Now I want to focus on the controller itself in its current state. So this is my controller, this is the factory light reduction relay, just to see the size difference and other differences. First off, we have the main connector here, just like the factory one. This connects to the car's wiring harness, so that's the only connection there to the car. But we also have a few more connections here, mainly these 4 connectors here, which can accept 4 buttons. These buttons will normally blink your headlights, but in theory you could make them do something else, though not sure what else that would be. We also have a micro USB-C here for the controller itself to flash new software. These 3 white circles are diffusers for diodes. These are indication diodes or status diodes, which should help you figure out if there is a problem or not and what problem that is. And lastly here, or almost lastly, are these 3 potentiometers. These 2 on the left control the speed of the motors, although they might be getting scrapped as it's not working very well in practice. And the one on the right here is for adjusting the sleepy eye position. So right now in this current state, but this could change, if you hold any of the connected buttons here for more than 2 seconds, the headlights will go to the so-called sleepy eye position. My implementation of that is that they will first move up to the up position, and after reaching that they will move for a set amount of time, which you can adjust here with the potentiometer. And so they will end up somewhere in between the down and up position. That's my definition of sleepy eyes, and you can adjust that here, which is great. Lastly, getting back to the top, we have some fuses here. The factory controller doesn't have any in here. There is one main fuse in the engine bay. I have included a bunch of more just for, well, to make it safer, I guess, for the controller in case something goes wrong. After removing the lid, we can also see the control board itself, which, well, controls everything. It's an ESP32 dev kit. You can buy these for like $5 on AliExpress, I think. One thing to note here, they also have Bluetooth and Wi-Fi capabilities. I do not plan to ever include them, or perhaps I shouldn't say ever. I don't plan to include them at the start, the wireless capabilities, but the hardware is there for anyone interested. And who knows, maybe if there is enough, let's say, feedback for that, I could try to implement them. Okay, one more thing I want to discuss here before we get to the action shots is the buttons. So I've designed custom icons and ordered custom buttons from AliExpress. Here is how they roughly look. So one of them should move the right headlight, the other the left one. By move, I mean winking, right? They will go up and down, or down and up, depending on their position. Anyway, back to the buttons themselves. So they're round, they're quite tall though, which provides an issue in one scenario, which I'll get to later. But they have an LED inside, so they are illuminated. Let me show you how that looks. Here, let me turn off the light, and here's the third button, and hopefully you can kind of see it. It looks more crisp or better in my eyes, though on the camera it looks a bit worse. It doesn't look too horrible on the camera though, so it's kind of what you will see. And yeah, that's it for the buttons and the controller. I'll show you the controller in action now. The light switch behavior is the same as with the factory relay, except for one difference. There is no longer a delay before the headlights start going down, so you can effectively wink with just the light switch without even using the buttons. Here I showcase getting the sleepy eyes. I hold a button for 2 seconds, and when I let go, the headlights go to the sleepy eye position on their own. Unlike the factory relay, I can even turn on the headlights and they will still stay there. They will in fact stay there until I turn the switch all the way down to make the headlights go down. In the beginning I mentioned that the headlights will first go to the up position before going to the sleep eye position. That is not entirely true. If the headlights are up or down, they will go directly to the sleep eye position from their current position. But if they are in between, then they will first go up before proceeding to the sleepy eye position. Now I will also demonstrate the wing buttons. I only have one button wired here, so I had to switch its connectors to move the other headlight, but if you have two buttons, you can definitely wink each headlight whenever, even if the other headlight is midway through its own wink. I can also wink whenever the headlights are on or off. Okay, let's talk about the pricing. I have decided to sell one set for $120. The first three sets will be for $100, and this is without shipping and customs. I will be shipping it from Czech Republic, that's where I live. That's in Europe, by the way. One set includes a controller, 3 buttons, cables to connect the 3 buttons, and the 3 printed adapters to mount the buttons. I am willing to customize the software for you, but it depends on what modifications you want. Something too big is probably gonna get rejected. There will be a longer lead time for the orders initially. I do have most of the parts stocked for like 3 or 4 sets, but the buttons are from AliExpress and I will order them individually for each order as they aren't exactly cheap, and I don't know which colors will be requested for each order. If anyone is interested in buying, please contact me at sheep.celica@gmail.com. Once the roads are clear of salt, I will make a better demonstration video, but I did want to make one for now. And with that, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.